Because it's a double-edged sword, just like, to a much lesser degree, just like Assyria promised comfort and delivered death. The things that the devil, the enemy, your flesh, my flesh, puts between us and death, those things that we want to escape with, those are the very things that are going to numb us to our true need, but as well numb us to the great joy that is ours in Christ, both now and to come. The joy that we can experience now. The joy that is for the oppressed. We can face the ideas of sin and death head on because of Jesus. Like Adam and Eve in the garden, we can be naked and show who we really are on the inside and not be ashamed before Jesus. I imagine we're going to have clothes on in the kingdom to come. That'd be a weird thing to go back to, having known this. But regardless, the inward reality is the same. The true reality underneath it is the same, is that we don't have to hide anymore. We are Israel carried through and not Nineveh destroyed because of Jesus. And this is the point of Nahum for us today and even then. God broke what we can't escape when he sent Jesus to take down the untouchable, death and guilt before God. The verdict that should have fallen on us fell on Christ. 1 Corinthians 15 talks about the last enemy to be destroyed is death. And God in Jesus has destroyed that. Nineveh, this was a warm-up. This was a foretelling of the justice and the restoration to come. And what a type this is with how brutal, how vivid this is. Death is the true Nineveh, as it were, if you could follow that. As Christ is the true and better Abraham, we could see that through the Old Testament types of Christ. Joseph being the one who was pure and lasted and was exiled from his brothers. All these things pointing to Christ. Throughout the Old Testament, in a similar way, Nineveh is a type of death. Assyria is a type of death that's going to be destroyed and has been destroyed in Christ. This is what the Nigerians know today, that the suffering is worth it if God is carrying them through to his coming kingdom. You giving up comforts today is worth it if it means that you are closer to God. You confessing your sin today, confessing my sin today is worth it because there is one who has paid for our sin already and will. And the problem is that if you say another day, I'm going to live my life in the way I want to, and then when I am about to die, or when I have kids, when I'm older, when this, and that, then I will consider Jesus. But the issue is that as in Christ know, as I'm finding out just having a kid, those things that I thought were going to be answers to sin just become reason for more sin. We use them as new shields, new idols, new ways to distance ourselves from death, try to do that ourselves. We don't have to do that today, and we can't. God ends what we can't escape. Today, will you consider this? When you hear that God will end all evil, do you ache for it like the oppressed, or have you been too comfortable to care? And how can you reorganize your life knowing that Jesus has broken what you couldn't escape? And I realize now that's not a question that leads to like a SMART goal, right? We're all about taking actual steps to do these things, not just general plans. We want to take a step. So what would be one comfort today that you could bring before Jesus and say, this is yours already, but I give this to you? You are my true comfort. You are the thing that truly brings me what I want this to bring me. You're the only one who can do that. What